Yes, this is James Martell, founder of the School of Internet Marketing, and today I'm your host, and I'll be talking with Carolyn Kmet, VP of Performance Marketing for All Inclusive Marketing, and today we're going to be talking about setting up an affiliate program. And in fact, we're going to be talking specifically about the website healthtraits.org. And we're going to be talking about how their affiliate program was just successfully set up by Carolyn, by Sarah, and the team over at All Inclusive Marketing. And we're going to talk about what it took to accomplish that. Of course, an affiliate program is an ideal way to generate new leads and customers, and we're going to get into a little bit about that in just a moment once we get Carolyn on the call. But I thought it would be just a great opportunity for us to discuss what it really takes to set up the actual affiliate program. Now, before we get Carolyn on, just a reminder to our listeners that if you have questions at any time, you can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/GoGreatMinds. Now, Carolyn, let's talk a little bit about your background before we get started. I want to talk about what an affiliate program is, why people should consider an affiliate program, but really I want to get into the nuts and bolts of getting one set up. But before we do that, if you wouldn't mind, please give us a little bit about your background in the affiliate marketing industry.
Sure. So thanks for having me. Currently, I serve as the CMO for All Inclusive Marketing. We're a full-service online ad agency, essentially. But my experience and my background has primarily been in the affiliate marketing space. On the affiliate side, I've worked for mypoints.com. On the retailer side, I've managed affiliate programs at Bradford Exchange, Orbitz.com, and Groupon.com. And I've also worked for a network. I spent about 5 years over at ShareASale and just really enjoyed my time there. So I've had a little bit of experience from all different angles within this relationship.
What year would you say, what was your first year? When did you enter the industry?
Boy, like late 90s, probably like 99, 2000, right around there.
Yeah, so 13, 14 years, I guess.
Yeah, thanks, James. Now I feel real young.
Yeah. Well, in the industry, it's nice to be looked at as the expert that you are. So when you have that kind of experience, considering that's when the industry really took roots and began to take off. Now, before the call, you mentioned to me that, of course, I know you're in Chicago, but where are you currently and what are you doing there?
I'm based out of Chicago. All Inclusive Marketing, we have clients pretty much all over North America. And so I work with a lot of different clients within the U.S. and help them build their affiliate programs and determine the affiliate marketing strategy.
Let's do this for new listeners who may have not heard this term affiliate marketing or affiliate programs, and maybe listening because they're curious or they're looking to generate new leads and customers in the online world. Would you take us through the steps, or take us through or maybe answer the question first, I guess. What is an affiliate program?
An affiliate program is probably one of the most cost-effective marketing channels that any online entity could consider. So with an affiliate program, you partner up with third parties and you pay them based on their performance. So if you're a retailer, you would pay them perhaps a percentage of sales or a commission. If you are looking for customer leads, you would pay them per lead. And the great thing, and the reason why I think a lot of people consider entering the affiliate marketing arena is because there's a very, very low risk. At any time, you're able to back out a transaction. So, for example, if one of your customers buys something and then they return it, the retailer has the ability to reverse that transaction, reverse the commission that was paid to the affiliate. And there's a lot of, these days especially, there's a lot of transparency about where the traffic is coming from. So you can see, kind of, for the most part, where your traffic, what sites the affiliate's using to drive traffic over to you, what sites are converting well for your transactions. And that's something that sort of transparency is something that we didn't really have before looking at traditional display advertising. So when you keep in mind that it's performance-based, you're only paying out on a transaction or a lead, and that there's greater depth of transparency than we traditionally had before display advertising. Those are two really big reasons why a lot of people are considering getting into the performance marketing space.
One of the things that I look at a lot, and I hear from students and I hear from people that I work with in the industry who are considering an affiliate program or maybe not considering an affiliate program, and I may be putting the little bug in their ear saying, hey, you should consider an affiliate program. I think it could be perfect for you. They'll say something to me like, how do I get to the top of Google? I've got all these keyword phrases that I would love to rank for, and I don't know how to get to the top of Google. And I think that if I could just get some top rankings for these keyword phrases, that it could really change things for our company. And probably that is true. If you could talk about how you would approach and talk about how this is set up in layman's terms, if you would, where with an affiliate program, you actually have the ability to reach out to other website owners who have top rankings and give them an offer to represent your program. Take us through that, if you would.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's like having an affiliate program is basically assembling your own online sales force. So if you're looking to, I suppose when we take a look at what we call a recruiting strategy, and a recruiting strategy is where we identify people that we would like to partner with, people that we would like to invite into our affiliate program. We take a look at keywords that are important to us in terms of our own internal marketing strategy. So, for example, with Christmas coming up, if we want to rank high for holiday lights, for example, we would do a search within Google or whichever search engine for the term holiday lights and see who ranks high for that particular term. And then we'd identify which ones of those are not competitors and which ones of those are actually potential affiliate partners. So those could be content sites, they could be online forums, they could be any other sort. It could be a blog. And we would reach out directly to them and invite them into a marketing partnership where we would pay them on a commission basis. So that definitely, it works hand in hand with your own SEO. You have your internal SEO team, or hopefully you're doing it yourself, where you're trying to rank high for that term on your own. But at the same time, your affiliate recruiting strategy goes hand in hand with that, because not only can you secure your own placement within those search results, but you can also, through the use of your affiliate partnerships, take over more of the real estate on that search results page.
Typically as well, once you begin to recruit affiliates, and I should mention for listeners who've been following this for a while, you may recognize the company All Inclusive Marketing, who Carolyn represents here. And Sarah Bundy, who's the founder of All Inclusive Marketing, has a course within the school that actually walks you step by step through the process of determining if an affiliate program is right for you, and if so, exactly how to go through all the steps necessary to get everything set up and organized. So we won't get into a lot of that detail here, although I do want to give you a good overview of how all of the puzzle pieces basically fit together. Now, Carolyn, with setting up an affiliate program, there's numerous components to it. Of course, you need a lot of creative, and when I say creative, I'm referring to banner ads and articles and various bits and pieces that you can give to an affiliate, to one of those websites, for as an example, who are listed at the top of the results, and they can post your banners, your creative on their site to help them market your products and services. I want to talk a little bit about that, but also let's talk about, before we get into that, let's talk about the tracking software, because
Sure.
There's a couple ways to go. There's the in-house programs where you actually purchase a piece of software and you put it on your own server and you get it set up. And then there's also the networks. And you mentioned ShareASale, and ShareASale is an affiliate marketing network. Give us a difference between the two as far as a network versus in-house.
Yep. Yeah, no problem. And there's, quite honestly, I've integrated both what we call an independent platform, which is where you go in and you kind of either license or purchase the software to do the tracking. And I've also worked with networks. So I think the solution depends on the specific retailer's needs. The primary difference, though, when you look at technology, it's essentially going to be the same across the board. And I say that just on the very top level. So don't take offense if you are one of those networks or if you are one of those independent tracking solutions. But basically, you have a pixel, you put it on your order confirmation page or your lead confirmation page, and anytime a customer passes through that and they've been referred by an affiliate, that pixel will fire and collect information based on who the referring affiliate was, how much the sale was for, the date and time, etc. So the technology is essentially the same. With an independent platform or something that you just buy out of the box, essentially, your financial department is going to be responsible for sending out payments to each of those affiliates. With an affiliate network, the affiliate network itself is responsible for sending out those payments. The other big difference, and this is the primary one that we consider, is the affiliate network already has a pre-established base of affiliates that have been approved into the network. So they've already passed through a single level of screening. When an affiliate applies into your program, you still have the ability to screen that affiliate to choose whether or not to approve them into your program or not. But you also know that they've been pre-approved by the network. So you kind of have that extra layer of oversight. With the independent program, a lot of the retailers who prefer to work with that sort of platform actually do not want to work with a lot of affiliates. Maybe they have a lot of marketing partners already and they're just looking for a simple tracking solution. Or perhaps they just want to keep it to a small program where they have a lot of very large relationships. So, both solutions are very good. The technology these days is really incredible for the depth of tracking that it can provide. It's just a matter of which, what the retailer's primary objectives for an affiliate program are.
All-Inclusive Marketing has, in the last month or so, completed the setup of the affiliate program for actually an associate of mine, Bill Lawrence, and his partners, who have a website called Health Traits. And good example, they've got a product that they're looking to sell, looking to develop more customers around. They decided to go the affiliate program route. They selected All-Inclusive Marketing to set up and manage that affiliate program for them. If you would, take us through the steps that a company such as All-Inclusive Marketing goes through to set up an affiliate program for somebody, for a website like Health Traits. What exactly has to happen here?
Sure. So the first step with them was to determine whether or not they needed to be with a network or to set up an independent platform. In this case, we decided to go with ShareASale, particularly because ShareASale is well known for niche type of products. The other condition was that Health Traits is a new brand, and so with a very specific target niche of it's a health and wellness, it's a supplement. So we knew that ShareASale would be a great fit for that. Once we decided on that network, it was just a matter of getting the pixel from ShareASale, placing it on the order confirmation page of the healthtraits.org site, testing it. And then, of course, ensuring that we had a lot of creative banners in place. And then from there, it's go time.
It is go time. Let's talk about this pixel, because I know listeners are probably thinking, pixel, what the heck is a pixel? And it's, I remember the first time I heard this, and I remember from the affiliate side of the equation, because, of course, that's where I got started back in 1999 as an affiliate marketer, and I am still one today. This is the tracking pixel that sits on the order confirmation page. So let's just kind of walk them through the process here for those that may not know how this works. So Carolyn, if you could,
Sure.
Somebody does a Google search. Let's use this as an example. And they're doing a search for vitamins, supplements. They have a list of 10 results come up. They click on a link. And they land on a page on someone's website. And let's say that there's a banner ad there for Health Traits. The visitor clicks on the banner ad. Now talk about what happens next, how the tracking kicks into gear, what's going on here. They click on the banner, now they land on the Health Traits site. What's going on here?
What's going on underneath that? So as soon as that customer clicks that banner ad, a cookie gets dropped onto their machine. It's an anonymous cookie. It doesn't capture any sort of personally identifiable information. It's just a cookie for basic tracking purposes. As they shop through the Health Traits site, nothing is being read from that cookie. All the cookie contains is information about the referring affiliate. So it'll say which site that consumer clicked through. It'll even say maybe which banner ad that consumer clicked through. And that's pretty much all it says. Once that consumer hits the checkout page, they've purchased something from Health Traits, they put it in their cart, and they've completed their transaction. On that order confirmation page, is that pixel. And a pixel is really simple. It's just like 2 lines of code. That's all it is. It's like 2 lines of code that gets placed onto the order confirmation page. That little pixel looks at the consumer's computer and says, oh, look, there's an affiliate cookie. And so that pixel will read the affiliate cookie. It'll say, this consumer came from this site, clicked on this banner, and spent this much on a transaction at HealthTrace. They'll take that information, again, no personally identifiable information, just specific information related to what banner was clicked on, what site they came from, and how much the amount of the sale was. And they'll take that and they'll send it back to the affiliate tracking network, which in this case is ShareASale. ShareASale takes that information, records a transaction, says, okay, referring affiliate, you get this percentage of the sale as commission, and that's it. Then at the end of the month, or whenever the retailer HealthTrace gets a chance, they reconcile all those transactions. They say, okay, this transaction went through, this transaction got returned, and they reconcile that. They tell ShareASale these transactions are good to go. These transactions, please don't pay out on. And then ShareASale says, okay, and they cut the check to all the affiliates. So that's it.
How much time would you say somebody should take? Let's say, and of course, there's a little bit of a difference here. Somebody who's brand new that's just trying to figure this out compared to someone like yourselves at All Inclusive Marketing who do this every day. But how should somebody go about getting this set up, and how much time would it take? Of course, in Bill's case with HealthTrace, he's already a busy businessman running his businesses, and he's got a few businesses, and he didn't have time to engage us, so he looked to All Inclusive Marketing to take care of this for him. Once the agreements were in place with All Inclusive Marketing, how much time does your team take to set this all up?
I would say it all varies, and it varies on the depth of integration. I would say the biggest challenge is getting that pixel in place. It's not hard. It's just whether or not the retailer actually has access to that checkout confirmation page. Sometimes they don't, because sometimes it's managed by a third party or by a shopping cart. And navigating those waters makes it challenging, but it's not difficult. It just takes a little bit longer. So I would say at the very minimum to budget at least a month just to get up and running. I've had some cases where literally it took us 3 days from once the agreement was signed to actually launching the program, and that was because we had direct access to that order confirmation page. Mm-hmm. And other times it's taken up to 2 months, because sometimes we have to work through legal to make sure, and this is something that'll certainly be covered in class, but sometimes there's very specific elements that need to be incorporated into a terms and conditions page, or sometimes our data feed needs to be very specific. Or sometimes there's a bit of complex tracking. So if we're tracking both sales as well as leads under the same program, there's a little bit more integration that needs to take place. But if we're looking at very straightforward, like I'm a retailer and I just want to pay commission to some affiliates, I'd say a month is certainly enough time to get everything up and running.
Sarah's course within the school actually goes through a lot of that in great detail. She'll take you through all the baby steps you need to consider to get set up, to get started. Everything from selecting a network, as you had mentioned, Carolyn, to possibly going in-house. She talks about getting set up, getting the creative in order. And when we mention creative, again, it would be banners, articles, audio, video, whatever you want to offer up to the affiliates to help them market your products and services. So she goes through all of that in 6 lessons, each 30 minutes each, and it's a great primer. I would say an absolute must for anybody who's considering setting up an affiliate program is to definitely sit through the class with Sarah. Now, Carolyn, if you could, as we just wrap up here, would you mind sharing your contact information for anybody who may be considering putting an affiliate program together and think they might want to reach out to All Inclusive Marketing?
Sure. I'm always happy just to chat about the industry in general at any point. So feel free to reach me at Carolyn, CAROLYN, at allinclusivemarketing.com, or you can also hit me up on Twitter at Catango, CATANGO.
Carolyn, thanks so much for joining me today.
Sure. Thanks for having me.